Hi, again, I'm so happy to be with you. And actually, I've been thinking maybe I should name these videos or something like Storytime with Kindra Hall. That sounds awful. All right, well, if you think of something good, right, because it's kind of a thing now, send it my way. But today, so today we're talking about that age-old phrase, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Your mom probably said it to you as you went off to college, or maybe you said it to yourself in the mirror before a really big job interview. And basically, if you've got to make a big first impression, you should be ready. And what better way, as far as I'm concerned, to be ready than to prepare yourself with a story, especially if you have advanced knowledge of who it is that you're going to meet. If it's someone like an important client or an idol of yours or a girlfriend's parents or whatever. You know stories are captivating, you know they are memorable, you know stories will make you stand out, so use one. So, for example, not long ago, I found out I was going to be at an event with the actor who played the role of David Wallace in the hit comedy series The Office. And even better than that, as far as I was concerned, was he was the dad on one of my favorite shows, Odd Mom Out. He's been in a variety of other things. Well, in preparation for our encounter, I planned a short story I could tell him. I was going to tell him about binge watching the final few episodes of Odd Mom Out with my husband, and then when we watched it and we were sad that it was over, we switched over to The Office, totally forgetting he was in that show, and suddenly there he was again, and how sad we were that Odd Mom Out ended, but we were so happy to see him again on The Office. I prepared this story. I practiced it because I had learned my lesson the hard way. So hard, it actually hurt. You see, the last time I met a celebrity, it was Charles Duhigg, my favorite author of all times. And I wasn't prepared, and I was totally flustered, and I ended up somehow comparing him to Justin Bieber. It was bad. When I should have told them the story of the time I was reading his chapter about a plane crash while flying on a plane, and how the chapter was so good, but it made my flight kind of uncomfortable. But instead, I talked about Justin Bieber, who I don't believe has ever appeared in one of Charles Duhigg's books. Anyway, all that to say, when the time came and I met David Wallace, I was ready. I introduced myself, I told him my story, and we enjoyed a sustained period of enjoyable, non-awkward banter, none of which involved Justin Bieber. Why do I keep saying his name? I don't know. And I am confident that should I reach out to him again in the future, he would remember me. And in fact, I think he gets these emails. So, hi, Andy. Okay, so the next time you have an important first impression to make, take a couple of minutes in advance and get a story ready. Short and sweet and funny and charming, if possible. In the meantime, I still have hope that someday Charles Duhigg will speak to me again. And this time, I'll be ready.